snake pit in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. This is
perfect. They did it.
game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume. Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the shotgun, the inside kid. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The Aggies have it with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
No bones about it on that third down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, gonna get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
And he makes the extra point.
He did what he's supposed to do. He got a ball for him. Got a pressure.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Everybody got to play. Team got down. Stick the lead.
They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Yes.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26.
I heard what she said.
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38.
She had a cupcake. Everyone Jack with all the pausing, cuz come on now.
Offense might have something going.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Taylor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Across the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains wove, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Let's get with that
The
blitz call.
Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Dances away. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Really?
Stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice 2nd down play.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Oh, number 10.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Quick strike complete.
Oh,
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Right play call. You just got to block him, bro.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Pulls and fires complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. Feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 17 over Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down...
Fires into traffic, picked off.
Bro, you a tight end, bro.
After the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Bro, you the tight end fan.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Aggie.
All right, bro, you gotta lock in, bro.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the move, it's McLeod. Has the first down marker and still running. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scramble.
Brings him to the open. Finally corralled the number 4. He picks up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him.
Thank you.
In for the score. Touchdown Bulldogs.
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
All right, y'all, let's get this
extra
down.
point, they're now down 21-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The inside handoff.
Bro, really?
At the 40, there he goes.
Y'all can't contain.
Look out on the right. He's at the touchdown, Aggies.
How we just lose fucking containment on this nigga, bro?
They had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters.
Bro,
They
really,
score
bro?
fast.
This nigga just
They
broke
don't need
out.
10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
How, bro? Didn't it? You nigga went to the outside.
He'll return it. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Under fire.
Oh, shit.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You gotta
They're
force it, bro.
looking to throw on second and short. Flushed out of the pocket. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Turning it on. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback hung up two and sacked at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs!
I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a two-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Williams.
Bro.
He's loose. The 20.
Oh my fucking gosh, bro.
Down, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on.
One fucking play, bro.
Momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
One fucking play, bro.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
They didn't even bring you one fucking play, bro. One fucking play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Like those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity.
He's taking the shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out from the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense.
There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period. That
he was there.
That gets hits on him that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building.
He was
you get
there.
everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
And I don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Quarterback keeper. He breaks a tackle.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Leaves it with the running back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
That's where I wanted to be.
And he gets it
That's where I
inside the
wanted to be.
10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete on the shuffle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments.
Gotta get it down. 2 stops, man.
Blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
Guys, Virginia and North Carolina first met in 1892. It's why they call it the South's oldest rivalry, and we've got the latest. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it, and I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Brian, this nigga out of pauses, bro.
Your favorite player. Now you got to go back to when you were 8, 9, 10 years old, just dreaming about it. And your favorite player ever that seemed like a myth if they were on TV, really. Yeah.
Come on, Jack, bro, with the pauses, bro. Come on, bro.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Ran through the contact. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Oh, Lord.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. And they're
Oh, Jesus. This nigga paused the game so goddamn good, bro. Come on, fam.
take too long to tell me. I know y'all here easy shopping, but like, is there like any chance I could like grab your number? You can get my Instagram. Oh no. I don't have this. I don't got the app. You ain't got the app. Everybody got Instagram. Yeah, I know. I'm different. You different? Yeah, I don't really be on social media like that. Okay. It's useless. Who, me? I'm 25. How old are you? I'm auntie. Like 26. I'm older than that. How old? I'm older than that. Like 28. 28. Older than that. I mean, hey, I like to mature though. I don't live here though. I live in South Carolina. Oh, for real? Yeah, that's my dad, so.
Oh, boy, come on, bro.
Stay on the field.
Damn. That nigga pause it, bro. It takes so damn long. Wow.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun.
Thank you.
Inside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his target down.
Oh!
Great pickup as they'll keep this
Oh,
drive
Billy, that was your
moving,
peak,
and
bro.
45.
He came into this year with
that was
big
your pick.
everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
That was your peak.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. This is a designed run. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They boot it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. They stop him just a leap or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And in this situation, Wade, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's a big stride inside.
Let's fucking go!
Touchdown, Bulldogs! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He leaves it with his back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside.
Thank you.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Slings it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Thank you.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's third and goal and third and long. The give to the back. Race it to the house.
Oh my God, bro.
That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Bro.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Looking to scramble. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They're working that left side. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Scrambling away. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And here's the third interception of the night. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down the what a play. Only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
If there's time to pad the stats. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher.